Hi guys, and welcome to Oldman Gaming, where today we're playing Gold Rush the game. So, let's get right into it. Okay, we're back once again, doing a clean out. This is our first clean out back at Nighthawk. We got pans so full, we're losing gold. So we're going to shut some things down, and we're going to start doing our clean out. This thing, it's a pain in my butt. It's like broken more often than it's working. I don't know if it's worth it. So my suggestion is don't buy the electric pump. It always seems to be broken. Let's switch our water out. We don't throw the hose everywhere. Alright, all the water's off. Let's see. And as always through this whole season, I'm going to start with the jigs. Sorry. Because I've just found, run one, you can kind of determine how many ounces of matches. So 400 magnetite. It'll be an okay clean out, but I have seen better. We're going to run all this pay dirt, and we're going to get some gold, get some money, because we're down to 10k, and we need some money to keep going. One thing I like about Tier 5 is there's not a lot of breakdowns. Most everything is reinforced, and there's no changeable parts. Like Trommel has absolutely no parts. Before it had like 6 or 9 wheels, and the jigs don't wear out, whereas before you'd be like changing a jig, whatever it is, you change the engine and the jig thing, like filter, whatever it was, like almost after every run. Maybe you get 2 runs out of them, so like I had a pile of those all the time. Alright, 25 ounces. I mean, that's looking good. It's looking really good. So I'm just saying breakdowns are kind of a thing of the past once you get to Tier 5. I mean, you got the springs and the engine on the Glacier, but those don't generally wear down too much. I mean, they are pretty expensive though. But it's not too bad. So we'll just collect this one off the top like always, and this should generally it kind of matches the like one side of the jigs. So out of this one bucket we probably should see like 25, 30. So I got another bucket there too, so I'll see that's 600, so it'll be a little more than. Oh, I didn't even wait. Oh well. Let's set these back up here. Got all these mats out. Still don't have a worker over here. In like one whole season. Generally you get like all the workers in the first season. If not, maybe you get 1 or 2 in the next, but we'll see how it goes. Don't necessarily need him, but I could dig faster if I didn't have to stop every time we're at 100% to come switch these. Who knows, maybe near the end I'll just stop doing it, because it does take a lot of time. Except though, like off these little mats, you still get like 8 to 10 ounces of gold. And when you're in a competition to make gold, man, every ounce counts. Let's grab these ones here. Should have brought some clean ones up and then we could have gotten both at the same time. But I don't know if I got any. So if I don't, I should go buy some. That'll make things faster. We can grab both sets here in the beginning, or in one shot. Instead of having to go and clean them and come back. See, I got a bunch right there on the ground. I thought so. Stay put. And these things are just... they're so buggy. Always something happening with them. Let's grab these 4 down here so I don't forget them. Because it's like half of a clean. No, it's a whole clean out, isn't it? Yeah. I'm thinking it takes 8, but no, there's 8 if we're doing 2, so that's what it is. Well, as far as strategy goes, it's just to dig this claim out to get to the best gold it has, and hopefully make it big on the leaderboard. I mean, if things run out, I can reset this claim, but I don't think I'm that fast of a digger that I'm going to have to do that, so... I mean, we're at season 2. I mean, I've never done the leaderboards, but I understand you get 3 seasons, so... yeah, I just don't think I'll dig it fast enough. I mean, I'm not going to get all the junk dirt. I'm only going to go through as much as I have to, because... well, I'm going to make an open pit. We're going to have to go through some lame gold, but... I mean, not lame gold, but lame dirt that has no gold. Look at that. 132 ounces magnetite. That's probably like 7 ounces or something. Be my guess. As far as videos for the series goes, I think I have 3 or 4 more left to make, so I'm going to try to get those done in the next, like, 4 to 5 days, just one every day if I can. And then, well, the weekend is coming for me, so I don't know. It's always busy on the weekend. Like on Saturdays I can get 1 or 2 done maybe, but we'll see. I mean, that's my plan, to get them out almost one every day, and then we'll start another game. It's been fun playing this one, but by the end of this, I need a break. My fingers are getting sore. I've not used a controller for ages, and now it's like my fingers are just hurting using it. With how many hours I put in. I actually put in quite a few hours every day. Probably 2 to 4 hours every day is the game time I get. If I'm lucky, there's some days it's like I get 1 hour, and if things go well, I can get it clean out. I'm okay with that, you know. And we're at 170 right now, so we cut that in half. It's like that 60. Yeah, it's over 60. I'm not going to do the math. I'm a little tired. So I would say we probably get 70 to 80 ounces of gold. That's not great for a day, but you know, if you only get an hour, you can get that much. It's better than nothing. What the heck? That was weird. There it goes again. It's like possessed. There we go. Never seen it do that before. That's kind of crazy. No, it's already it's still snowing. Yeah, one thing I mean, they got right as far as darkness goes. In the winter, it is really dark. It's long, dark days. I live in the north. I live in Helsinki, Finland. Can't get too much more north than this unless you go to Lapland, which is like right at the Arctic Circle. I've been there too. In the winter time, and basically you see like, well, up there it's like they get like 2 or 3 weeks where the sun just doesn't come up, and so it's just always dark. But here, it's like from into December, it's like really dark. You'll sun will rise at like 10:30. Like if you look at the actual weather forecast, it tells you when it rises. So it's light between 10 and 11, and then the sun actually sets by 2:30, and so by 3 o'clock it's already like really dark. So the nights are really long. But in the summer they have it all wrong. They just kept the same kind of schedule in this game. This is one thing I'm kind of disappointed. Lots of stuff here is like pretty, lifelike and true to life as they could make it, but the days, see, in the summertime it's the opposite. The sun won't set till like midnight. I mean, like I think our longest day, the sun sets around 11:30 p.m. and it rises at like 2:30. So you have all this daylight for like 20 hours a day. And this game, it's like every day at midnight, boom, it's like pitch black. You can't see a thing, even in the summertime. I think it would be cool if they adjusted it so that the light reflects how it really would be in the summer and in the winter. They only picked winter and left it. It seems to snow in this game a lot more than any other thing. I mean, it rains a lot too, doesn't it? I mean, it's cool that they got the weather in here. And like I had said in a previous video, one of the earlier ones, I actually do like the thunder that they've used. It's really cool. Well, we're getting through this. I think this is the last set of them. There we go. They're all set up. Just making sure everything's reset. Because I probably lost about 100 ounces of gold through not setting everything back up. So back here, I think. Yes, there's one missing there, hopefully. That or workers weren't working. And there's, I think, the guy at the top. Or it's on one of the jigs, I don't remember, but he's like always resting. I'm like, dude, switch the mats. You got one job. It happens like maybe once a day, paying like $1,000 per day to do one thing. And when I need your help, you're always resting. It just bugs me. I mean, of course, I worked through the whole night. Like, my character has not slept since the game started. I think technically someone would go insane if they did that. I mean, it's kind of good that they didn't put some limit on there. I mean, guess they would have to give you more seasons then. So you have to sleep through half of it. But your workers don't always switch gold. If it's like 2 in the morning and your buckets are full, they'll be off in the tent sleeping. Slackers. Yeah. Okay, well, we're about ready to go. Where the heck did I park my truck? Well, I'll go turn the water off. And then I'll figure out where the truck is. Alright, not wasting any water now. We'll go off to the factory and see how much magnetite we have. We've got 3,000, so we'll need a bit. Well, this bucket full, we should be able to get some sort of an upgrade. Up. And go check on some things here before I leave. I could have driven the truck up here, but not a big deal. Alright, let's buy some things. Oh, yes. Since it's a new season, and I just left the trailer out there at the factory. I need to replace the handle before I can process any of it. It's all sorts of dead. So we'll put that in the truck. And we'll get on our way. Actually, here in Finland right now, we've got serious snowstorms. It's been like snowing for 3 or 4 days now. And this isn't your light little snow. I think the snow now here in the city, it's getting up to past our knees, you know. So it's really deep and it's getting terrible to drive in. Alright, let's take some upgrades. Yes, we want that one. Very good. Alright. Been waiting for that one for a long time. I hate having to lose a lot of gold when doing this. We'll get the time upgrade later. Oh, that was fast. I didn't have that much. Alright, well, that's nice. 310,000. Well, I'd say that's a good cleanup. Seeing now. Alright, let's look at the leaderboards. We're at 30. Let's see here. 30 there as well. Okay. Well, we're going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching.